Welcome back to 10 News at 2. We have Ellis Rold here in the West Rucker studio with us to talk about a story that you are working on today. So, Ellis, this is kind of a wild story, one that we've had parents reach out to us, express concerns, want answers. So, you really are taking this to Knox County schools, trying to get answers from the county too. So, walk us through what you are working on today. It involves a man that entered Knox County schools and kind of ran away, and I'll let you give all the details.
Yeah. Katie, thanks for having me. So we do know, I was able to get some documents today, actually from Alabama, because we know a man named Zion Matalati entered Hardin Valley High School. He entered the elementary school and tried to enter the middle school on March 16th. So all of these documents are coming from Alabama, but they include some documents from Knox County because we know that after that incident, he went to Alabama and then was later arrested. And he now faces a fugitive from justice charge there. And it's our understanding that he is now in jail in Knox County. So we're trying to kind of break all of this down using these documents, which can be a little bit dense sometimes. But what this affidavit is saying is that he entered these different schools. He was essentially buzzed into the school by some of these offices and didn't, formally sign in. The middle school did deny him. The high school, he was walking around for about an hour. The documents say that the elementary school, when he walked in, he said he had forgot something in the library, and he was walking in and out of classrooms in the elementary school, and he's 20 years old, so obviously wouldn't be a student at the elementary school, not someone that would blend in because of his age. And then a school security officer was eventually contacting. So the thing that we're trying to kind of pin down today is we had heard about this incident from parents. People had written in. We've seen things on Facebook. People are definitely talking about it in the community. And we did reach out to Knox County schools last week, and we were not told anything about the affidavit, which was filed before we reached out to Knox County schools. So we're trying to figure out, why weren't we told that this man, that there was, that, officials wanted to arrest him after this incident.
Right, and you're going to bring what Knox County schools have responded so far this afternoon on our shows. But Ellis, I can imagine that these parents, they want to know an answer to a multitude of questions. How was this man able to get in without formally signing in? And, why weren't people alerted at the right time? The schools were placed on a temporary lockdown at some point, too, whenever he was there.
Yeah, and we do, parents on social media are talking about this, and on social media, these parents have included, what was sent out to them by the school. And obviously, we have to go through our own process to verify those screenshots from the school. But we do have the statement from Knox County, and we're trying to figure out, that's the purpose of my story today. I took a bunch of questions to KCS. What other information, what else was going on? What did the school know about? What were parents told? So we're trying to figure that out, and we took a lot of questions to KCS, and hopefully we'll get some answers before the show this afternoon.
Right. So you'll have to stay tuned to find out what all that we were able to find out. And this will be an ongoing story, I imagine, because he is still in jail here in Knox County, as you found out. So there's going to be more reporting moving forward on this. We're going to find out more about him and even his status, if he was ever even enrolled in a Knox County school in the past.
Yeah, and that's been a question because in these documents, the affidavit that was filed in Knoxville on the 19th, so that would have been after he entered the premises, says he was enrolled in school or graduated from Hardin Valley Academy in 2004, but he's 20 years old, so obviously there might be some sort of typo there. But I have asked Knox County schools, was he ever a student, and when did he graduate? So hopefully we'll find some clarity on that.
Right. And one question that we will not find out today, but I know is at the top of my mind, a lot of people, but why would he even do this? So I know that the safety of our students, that's top of mind for all these parents, for people who are watching who may not even have a student at those schools.